Alright guys, welcome back to M.P.O Production Outdoors. On today's episode we're talking about how to start making your own YouTube channel, especially whenever you're trying to do outdoor content like I do and many others that are around the same subscriber group and average with me and these other people. So I guess the biggest thing first, whenever you're wanting to start a YouTube channel and do outdoor content, don't worry about what your other fellow YouTubers are making with the quality of cameras, quality of editing software, and everything else. Alright, because the very first camera that I started off with was like one of the most cheapest cameras you could buy, about $100 and something. And you get what you pay for, and the $100 camera was not very good quality. Now, if I was going to go ahead and say, look, if I was going to start off with something today, I would start off with some kind of GoPro. Some kind of newer GoPro that has a lot better close-up quality. You're just not going to get the range. You're not going to get a long ways off zoom in like how most of the cameras I run now are. Now, most of the cameras I run now, either one is a $400 camera and the other one's an $800 camera. And that's just what I'm running roughly. Now, I love the cameras that I have. I love the old cameras that I have. I still have my very first ever camera that I used, the $100 something one, and at times I pull it out and I just look at it and think about how I used to make them videos with that thing and just how it's obsolete for today, for me. Now, when it comes to making videos, it's going to be a level and a stepping stone system. Alright, it's not going to be one fit or one fits all kind of mentality. This is going to be a lot of trial and error, a lot of figuring out how you want to edit things. Because at the end of the day, most people don't realize when you're filming a video, you're filming a hunt, you're filming whatever to make your content on YouTube, it's in here. No one can see what you have in here whenever you start getting ready to make this thing. You know, I've been in the outdoors for a long time. I was probably 3 years old, 2 years old whenever I first started going out to the woods. At 2 years old, I started learning how all these animals move through the woods and their patterns and their habitat at 2 years old in the woods. You know, if you watch the origin of Honeysuckle Ridge, man, the place that we have for 30 years, I learned how to hunt at that place. I learned a lot about animals at that place. Yes, over time we done, got to the point we get other places involved and we got, a little montage of places that we get to go and hunt, but that's where it started at. And everyone has to have a starting point when it comes to making films and using editing software and everything else that most people don't realize. And there's some people that's way better than me. I know it is. I mean, I'm not worried about, subscribers dictating what a good film is. I'm worried about, does it look good to me? Did I create something that I would watch? Now, that's the biggest thing about any of this whenever you come out to start trying to make YouTube videos. Don't worry about just putting something on there for people to watch. Try to make something that is creative and that you would watch at the end of the day, because that's the way you have to look at it. You have to look at it as you're the one that is going to be editing, producing, and making your own videos independently. I didn't really get a chance to get with any, big subscriber groups to get started. I did this on my own independently. Now I do have a lot of people that watch mine that has high subscribers, and I also have a lot of people that I watch that has less subscribers than me, but I know true as heart, I think that they make better videos than I do. Some might be able to say that's a personal self-esteem issue, and some people will say, well, it's just fact. But honestly, at the end of the day, create videos that you would watch, because at the end of the day, the only one you're supposed to be trying to impress is yourself. Now, if you want to go to tips about how to further and put more content on YouTube for the algorithm to be able to start noticing some of the things you have on your channel, make shorts. Sometimes I might post 2 shorts or 3 shorts in a week. Sometimes I might post 5. Sometimes it's 7. It just depends on how much content I have coming in at the time. The more content you're able to get out there for the algorithm to process and send it to other people through YouTube will help you in the long run. I think that whenever I first started, I wasn't able to put a short up but 1 time a week, and every other 2 weeks I put up a long video. Now I'm up to the fact that I put out a long video every week and then several shorts throughout the week. Try to make really good quality films that people would like to watch. Not necessarily just editing and make it look pretty, is just as much as try to be relatable to your next person that you're trying to have the audience attention of. I try to grab the attention of just an average basic hunter. I don't try to grab the attention of someone that's got a bunch of money and able to buy whatever they want to hunt or film wise, because that's not me. I'm not able to make it look like that. So I guess in conclusion on this video is, whenever you start making videos, you start trying to make some shorts, you start to make content for the algorithm on YouTube, be yourself. Let it be able to boil down to that's you and your prime or your native state to be able to, make content. As far as cameras go, it's going to be a level and it's going to be a stepping stone stage. It's not going to be something that you just pick up and that's the last thing you ever use. I thought that at first too, but it's not. It's over time you're going to realize, okay, I need to do a little bit of a step up. I need to do a little level up, upgrade, however you want to pronounce it or say it. But at the end of the day, make sure it's something that you would like to watch. So, in that conclusion, I hope y'all have a good, I guess this is Friday. Have a good Friday. This is Quentin Merrill of M.P.O Production Outdoors, and we'll see y'all on the next one. We got 2 more episodes come out until we go back to doing deer season. Can't wait. Mississippi Velvet Buck Hunt coming y'all's way. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all have a good day.